What happens when Tim Curry takes literally any job that will be given to him? You're gonna find out today on this episode of the PNS Watch series.
Today we'll be watching Barbie and the Nutcracker, which was released in 2001. It stars Kelly Sheridan as Barbie and Tim Curry as the Mouse King, and it was directed by Owen Hurley. We shall be suffering today.
This movie is a cinematic masterpiece. I don't know what you're talking about. It was actually my first foray into the Nutcracker because I'm Jewish.
This is my girlfriend Mike. She was in the video where we did the Disney songs.
It took a little bit of convincing to get you to watch this.
Cause it sounds terrible?
It's not, I promise. I promise.
We'll watch Full Court Miracle next year.
What is that?
What do you mean?
I have no idea what that is.
It's a DCOM. It's a Hanukkah movie about basketball. Let's get started. God, those are so creepy. I'm a little worried that like the brunette fairy is just gonna murder the blonde fairy.
She's got that look.
Barbie just good at everything, you know.
Well, Barbie's like 20.
Yeah.
At least.
And she's like 6. She is mastering the side-eye.
But what if I freeze out there? You've just got to find the courage to try.
That's not what being good at ballet is about.
22 minutes early. Such bad manners.
See, that's why you never show up early. You always show up 10 minutes late. It's courteous.
Well, you could show up on time.
God, the animation is, it's like that very first Pixar short that they did with the baby, and it's terrifying.
I literally said that to Mike like yesterday.
Yeah, tin toy.
God, they move so weird.
Yeah.
You can't tell me what to do.
Is that where you get it from,
No!
Paige? She seems evil.
Aunt Drosselmeyer.
No, never mind.
I'll wait until your party's over before I perform any mischief.
It's a weird
Yeah, this is
niece-uncle
weird.
relationship. I'm not like, oh, my Aunt Pam's husband, I will play tricks on him. That's a weird thing to do.
I hiked the Great Wall of China.
That's why she has chopsticks in her hair.
Impossible.
For a plane, you have a pumpkin to me. I read the room wrong.
Is it weird that I had feelings for a doll as a child?
Yes, it's weird. Paige, why are you laughing?
I'm having flashbacks. Can you guess who plays that character?
And why did Tim Curry do these things?
Even as a nutcracker, you're a thorn in my side.
That's a terrible line, but he does it so well. He's dead. Tim Curry got that one check.
She's just watching this
Come on,
happen.
Barbie. Do something. You know, it's always like a fear of mine that like I'll be caught in clothes that would not be good to like run in or fight in if I needed to. Like if I needed to go on an adventure in the middle of the night, which is why I wear like sweatpants where like I could just throw on some boots and I could go.
Have you ever gone on an adventure in the middle of the night?
That's not the point.
Yes, it is.
You've always got to be prepared.
Nutcracker.
This fight is going on forever.
Yeah, this is considerably less interesting to watch as a scene than it is in the actual ballet.
That shoe was amazing.
It must be made out of like solid metal.
The Sugar Plum Princess?
I've been trying to find her since the Mouse King turned me into a nutcracker.
He sounds like Channing Tatum.
You will find the Sugar Plum Princess on an island across the Sea of Storms.
Can you take me there? You're a f***ing owl.
It's just like, I'm backing the out of here.
Once you've found the Sugar Plum Princess, open the locket and you will return home your normal size.
But that doesn't make any f***ing sense.
I don't know why he's screaming. He should be used to this.
Why are they grinning at each other like hee 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 hee? My body parts fall off often. Kill it with fire.
Not so much as a thank you.
The Nutcrackers clearly dealt with those stupid children before. What is the point of this?
Where'd they go?
Probably off to make a blizzard somewhere.
That was a reasonable response.
I don't know why he doesn't like the fairies.
And you're sure the Sugar Plum Princess can help?
She's our only hope of defeating him.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope. Oh God.
I forgot about this thing.
And he's got some girl with him.
I can do an English accent like that.
Oh yeah.
And he's got some girl with him.
The Nutcracker.
Tim Curry is giving his all to this movie.
There is certainly more villainy in this than the actual ballet.
This little girl will be missing her doll.
We should return it to her.
Oh God, a purple f***ing horse. It's an ambush. Oh no, they're throwing snow at us. Why are they dressed like gingerbread?
Because they live in the gingerbread village.
This is all Prince Eric's fault.
That little pug married a mermaid and up everything.
What happened to Prince Eric?
He dropped.
Come on, into the woods!
Into the woods.
I don't remember this. That child is wearing lipstick.
I was gonna say.
Bright ass lipstick.
Look at the butt on him. Why did they animate the butt so clearly?
I'm Nutcracker.
He introduces himself as if his name is Nutcracker.
Oh, I bet he's the prince.
I cannot confirm nor
Is he the
deny
prince?
this.
You're forgetting that I am your superior.
That is racist.
Captain Candy's like, I don't go. Captain Candy was like, do you know what became of Prince Eric? And the Nutcracker's like, the Mouse King destroyed him. Captain Candy looked real sad.
Because they were sleeping together.
Obviously.
There's an option.
Rock that will walk, destroy whom I seek. Carnage and havoc will be yours to reap.
So, you can cast magic if you can rhyme. I like tacos, and you do too. Bring me some tacos, you doodly doos.
What about marzipan?
Do you guys remember that meat we had for dinner?
Prince Eric.
Ooh!
My only hope is to find the Sugar Plum Princess so she can help me restore my people's happiness.
You could just kill the Mouse King.
He's got magic. And the Nutcracker is made out of wood.
These don't seem like good reasons not to try.
It is a little bit.
You're a racist piece of shit.
Sorry.
She's like, that was hot.
Least I could do for an old friend.
We trained at the academy together. Please don't talk about it.
Is Clara the Sugar Plum Princess?
I can neither confirm nor deny that.
The lighting gets really bad in some places. Like, they look sunburned.
What's she carrying on about now? Probably saw a snake or a spider or a...
And he's sexist.
Look! Ice fairies coming out of nowhere. And look who came back.
Marzipan, back from the dead.
This one doesn't have a happy ending.
We don't need to zoom every time we want to transition into another scene.
Marzipan saw something. I'm sure of it.
Oh, you're sure? That's great, Barbie. How did you miss that?
Handing the reins to a stump?
It's not like a mouse isn't your king right now.
Major Mint's got a stick of peppermint up his butt.
How festive of you. Oh, that's not good.
She's not really that concerned that she has no way to get off the island. Fairy ex machina.
This bat is the worst.
Better or worse than Fife.
You're so right.
Clara, you better pick up the pace, girl.
The king needs you right away in the courtyard. He said if you didn't hurry, you'd spend the rest of your lives as houseflies. Or was it horseflies?
Why are you believing her?
This is so weird. This is so weird. Oh, really? That's it?
Yeah, this movie is basically Clara has a crush on her doll.
That's pretty much what the ballet is as well.
I don't need their loyalty. I don't even need them.
Solid. Yeah. Oh my god! Now you don't have anybody to boss around.
With the brawn of 20 and 6.
Brawn of 20 and 6 what? 26 mice?
I guess.
There's 26 mice stacked on top of one another.
I'll give you a choice, Nutcracker. Dismemberment or barbecue?
I think Tim Curry had a little too much fun saying that line.
My poor Nutcracker.
Don't worry, Clara. I'm just wood.
We'll always have the forest.
Prince Eric.
This is the interesting part. The single interesting part in the whole damn movie.
Why is he so bright now? What is with the tan?
Magic.
I'm still in my pajamas, but yes.
Now I'm glowing.
Magic.
Oh my god, her hair just got way bigger.
Yeah.
The princess has been with us all along.
What?
This
Why?
is dialogue almost taken directly from The Little Mermaid.
You saved me from the Mouse King in your parlor. Your bravery led to his defeat, and you are the Sugar Plum Princess.
Doesn't make any sense. Merchandising.
And now you're free to take your rightful place as king.
That's for the people to decide.
But you either have monarchy or you have democracy. You can't have both.
Why is the butt so good?
You're
That's
racist
funny.
and sexist, but we're laughing together anyway.
Why does this matter now?
Because she's a sugar plum princess. Do you get like why I was into at least them when I was a kid? It's like forced romance. She got a pretty sparkly dress.
I mean, that I get. There was no relationship between them, though.
No.
This rock was sad and now it's happy.
Winter turns to spring,
No.
famine turns to feast.
No!
Barbie is just not good at telling this story.
If she's trying to invigorate her sister, she should include her as a character.
Right?
Oh my god, are we almost done?
Yeah, shut up.
The slouch levels are high.
As your king.
I thought you said you were going to give the people the choice.
Clara, will you stay?
This locket was supposed to take me home, but in my heart, I feel I'm already there.
What?
Really? Okay, Barbie.
He's not gonna get away with that.
We kind of already did.
Yeah, he already opened it.
Yeah, food.
Clara,
Okay, bye.
I love you.
Why are straight people like this?
I see the mice had a party of their own last night.
It wasn't a party. It was a war.
I hate it when characters do this, and they're like, well, if I say it insistently, they'll believe me.
Have you seen my Nutcracker?
What the f?
Look who I ran into.
A random stranger.
If Clara hadn't been brave, she never would have found out she was a princess.
That's right.
That's got nothing to do with the courage you were talking about, Barbie. Shut up. You didn't talk about practice, you talked about courage.
And now she's dancing it perfectly.
All she had to do was sit and listen to Barbie's awful retelling of the Nutcracker. This was much better when I was a kid.
It was probably just as bad. You were probably just objectively worse as a kid.
Yeah, okay, some of that dialogue was straight out of Little Mermaid. At least they had 3 days to fall in love, where I was like, these assholes did it in like 6 hours.
And she decided, I'm gonna live with you now. What's the moral of Barbie and the Nutcracker? Capitalism is the worst.
No ethical consumption under capitalism.
Paige doesn't get to choose the Christmas movies anymore.
Nope.
Beauty and the Beast Enchanted Christmas was actually better than this.
It was better animated, which is really sad.
Yeah, that was an experience.
Thank you all for watching. We hope that you enjoyed some part of this movie. If nothing else, we hope you enjoyed our reactions to it. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up in the comments below. Let us know your embarrassing childhood holiday things. And subscribe to The Princess and the Scrivener for more videos on Disney, intersectional feminism, pop culture critiques, and more. The Princess and I will see you in January. Happy New Year. Now get out.